Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the WWE Mae Young Classic live reactions. We are on episode 8. Finally, we have gotten to the point that we are going to be live reacting to the semifinals. It's going to be awesome. We've got 2 matches. It's only 2 matches. The show itself is only 43 minutes long, and the 2 matches we've got are Mercedes Martinez versus Shayna Baszler, and Kairi Sane versus Toni Storm. John, hype levels.
Oh, hype levels are over 9,000!
What? 9,000?
I can't wait for these matches. Kairi Sane versus Toni Storm is going to fucking own. And Mercedes Martinez and Shayna Baszler is a huge question mark to me, and I mean that positively, because Shayna's been so dominant. The question really is Mercedes adequately prepared for the rear naked choke? So both of these matches, I think, have very interesting stories to them, and I'm very much anticipating both of them today. Cannot wait to dive into episode 8 with you here, partner.
All right, since you can't wait, I won't wait. And guys, we're not going to make you wait either. We do have our WWE Network open. We've got it set to 0000 on episode 8. And we will be hitting the play button as soon as I say go after the little 3, 2, 1 countdown that we do. John, how ready are you?
Let's do it. I'm so fucking ready for this.
3, 2, 1, go. And of course, video package, whatever, all that stuff. But still, looks like we are going to start things off with Mercedes Martinez versus Shayna Baszler. And again, I have to edit the description because right now all I have is match 1. Evers / Lath / Suhaib / Martinez versus Savoy / Lorray / Baszler / Yim, because we didn't know who was going to be in this thing.
Yeah, we did not. But we have a much clearer picture now. And after today, it's going to be as clear as it can get because we will have our finals made. Is it going to be Baszler versus Sane in the finals? Is it going to be Baszler versus Storm in the finals? Or is it going to be Mercedes Martinez versus Sane in the finals, which I formally predicted? Or is it going to be Mercedes Martinez versus Toni Storm in the finals?
Oh, that would be nuts. Honestly, if I had to pick like a favorite match, it might be Shayna versus Toni.
Yeah, I mean, Shayna versus Toni sounds like it'd be absolutely insane. And, I mean, it's going to be a very interesting challenge for Shayna. You know, she enjoys beating people up. She clearly enjoys choking them out because she didn't even relent on the hold when she had it on Candace. She kept it in a good while. But Mercedes Martinez is a friend. Maybe you could even say like a mentor to a degree with that 16 years of experience, whereas Shayna has only been doing this 2 to 3. And so, you know, it's going to be a very interesting dynamic there on top of the fact that, you know, whether or not Mercedes has a counter, has an answer to the rear naked choke. And then you talk about Kairi Sane versus Toni Storm, and you're essentially talking about a match where you have my full permission to take my money. So great stuff all around. The final 4 is going to be something else.
I love this final 4, dude. I'm telling you. I mean, yeah, I wish we could have had Santana Garrett here. I wish we could have had, I mean, we just saw her get eliminated, but I wish we could have had Dakota Kai here. But this is brilliant because really whoever wins, it really doesn't matter who wins out of any of these because we're going to have a great heel figure versus a great likable babyface figure either way.
Exactly. And really, no matter which one of these 4 women becomes the inaugural Mae Young Classic winner, I think that trophy has a fine representative no matter where it goes. And it's not too often I can say that in a tournament setting with a final 4, because maybe I'll only back one person, maybe 2, but really I'd be cool with any of these women in this final 4 winning the trophy, you know, taking it all. It's funny that Lacey Evans is the last image and kind of throws her thing for the logo when she got eliminated. She's not even anywhere near this. And yeah, we are at Full Sail. Semi-finals time, people.
Absolutely. And we're starting things off with the darkest timeline. Mercedes Martinez versus Shayna Baszler. We haven't actually gotten into the hype fest yet, into the hype package, but that is listed as the first match on this card. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. And then we're going to have quite the conundrum in chat. People are going to have to choose top hats for Toni or anchors way for Kairi Sane.
Yeah. Now, brother, let me just clarify something because I believe the answer is yes, but I wanted to know with absolute 100% certainty because the timestamp on this video is 43 minutes. Is it only these two matches? Like, we're not going to get some random tag match or something, are
No, it
we?
is only these two matches.
That is a great sign because that tells me these matches, at least one of them is going to
I
get a
mean, to
crap
be
ton of time.
fair, I believe we're also going to get like big time celebrations after both matches.
Right.
Like after this, I mean, it depends on who wins, but I could see if Mercedes wins, I could see Nicole Savoy coming out and the three of those girls from the trifecta kind of having like an in-ring celebration. Maybe Shayna attacks her or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
If
maybe Shane's like,
Shayna
screw
wins,
this.
of course, the horsewomen are going to show up and we're going to get a big thing there. So yeah, I'm sure that's going to be big. And then the main event, the Kairi Toni match. I think whoever wins that, we might even get like one of those like NXT locker rooms coming out kind of situations with like
Yeah,
Triple H and everything like that. So we'll see. We'll see.
we shall see indeed. As you see Mercedes there, her highlights from the tournament of just beating everybody up and taking everybody's name for her own. And Shayna Baszler, this is going to be one hell of a contest because, yeah, and there you're seeing the two of them together. I mean, they have that
With Nicole
history.
Savoy there on the left, you can see her as well.
Yeah, this is such an intriguing matchup because before, I mean, Shayna really didn't give a damn who her opponent was. I'm not saying she does now, but she does have an opponent here in Mercedes Martinez who she has an extensive history with. I
Yeah.
think you could call them friends for all intents and purposes.
Yeah, probably. It makes sense.
And yeah,
And the thing is, here's the crazy thing, John. We've seen Shayna Baszler win every single match with that rear naked choke. I feel like Mercedes has changed it up a little bit more. She won her first match with the surfboard dragon sleeper, and then her second and third matches she won with the Fisherman Buster.
yes.
So there's a little bit more variety for Mercedes, but Shayna, man, she's like that knuckleball pitcher. She doesn't need too much variance because the one thing that she does, not everybody can do, and when the way that she does it better than everyone else.
And that's certainly true. But on the opposite side of all that, you know, you got to wonder if Shayna is maybe a bit myopic offensively, you know, too dependent, if you will, on the rear naked choke. Whereas what I think makes Mercedes dangerous, because here's the thing. If Mercedes gets caught in that rear naked choke, I've been talking about counters. Can she get to the ropes? And that possibility always exists. But it's a very low possibility with how dominant Shayna has been with that rear naked choke. But where I think Mercedes is dangerous is exactly what you pointed out, the versatility of this woman's repertoire. You're talking 16 years of wrestling experience. If in that time you don't know every hold or every counter to every hold, you know, I'd be baffled because that's a ton of education right there that Mercedes Martinez is bringing to this match. But then again, you could have said the same thing, partner, about Mia Yim and Candice LeRae, right? And Shayna didn't give a crap about that. So, you know, it really begs the question.
Yep, Mercedes Martinez from Waterbury, Connecticut. I know we've got someone in chat that will appreciate that little shout out.
Absolutely. And there's our tale of the tape.
Meanwhile, Shayna Baszler from Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Yeah, I mean, that's I've never even heard of that place. But then again, probably haven't heard of a lot of places that people could ask me, oh, point this out on a map, and I would just fail miserably.
No, it's funny you kind of even like tried to kind of be humble about it. But to me, I was just thinking, yeah, I probably haven't heard of most places in the Dakotas.
Yeah.
They're the freaking Dakotas. They're like the parts unknown of the U.S.
Yeah.
Unless we're talking about a pipeline, nobody knows anything about the Dakotas.
Yeah.
Oh, that was cool. See, Shayna connected with a thigh kick, and Mercedes just rubbed it off and threw it away. Oh, doing a little bit of footsies here. You can see that the spacing game is real right now.
Absolutely.
Oh, man. Mercedes does have the length advantage, and she's using it. But Shayna, Mercedes went to catch the leg there, but she didn't quite.
I like that Mercedes. I'm not saying she's as adept at Shayna's game as Shayna is.
No, but look at the footsies, though, and there's the forearm. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. That spacing game is real. It's very important when you're going against someone as adept as Shayna. Exactly. Look at her just sledging away. Jesus, Mercedes. You're going to collapse a lung.
I don't think she really cares about that. I think, she
more
may
sledges to
lung.
The chest. Just forearms after. Jesus Christ. Yeah, and the chop.
Yeah, Mercedes may call
crap. Mercedes has somehow managed to become the babyface in this match. I don't know how.
Oh, and now Shayna coming forward. It may be Shayna's turn coming up here, and we'll see if Mercedes is still smiling and juking and jiving after that. Because I just see a lot of grimacing
with the spacing game. Mercedes' spacing is so good. She keeps just avoiding the foot when Shayna throws out those kicks.
I mean, you're talking these two ran with each other. They practically, ran shimmer.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Shayna throws a kick, and rather than avoiding it, Mercedes just catches it. I'm telling you, it's so funny because I pointed out in the last match that we saw of Shayna that she throws shoot kicks the way Fox throws out lasers in Melee. And in freaking Melee, it's so important to avoid those lasers because it's just little bits of damage that add up. And I think it applies here too. And now we see Mercedes again, just going ham with these forearms to Shayna.
And now shoot kick there.
Yeah, Mercedes throwing some shoot kicks of her own. Oh, and right into the headlock. I love it. Headlock master.
Beautifully done. Yeah, I love how Mercedes is approaching this match. She's clearly the most intelligent opposition from where I sit that Shayna Baszler has faced yet in this tournament. And that's the thing. If you're Shayna Baszler... and
Shayna though has the arm. Shayna has the arm.
That could be bad for Mercedes. Mercedes, though, look at that. Prying the one hand away with the free hand.
Elbows. MMA elbows. We used to see these from Daniel Bryan in like ROH and stuff like that.
That was beautifully done by Mercedes.
Mercedes is absolutely killing it right now. I want more of this.
Yeah, I mean, and again, going back to what I was going to say earlier, if you're Shayna and you only have 2 to 3 years experience in pro wrestling and the experience differential between you and Mercedes is so wide.
I can tell you definitively, John, I can tell you definitively now that I have the page open, she's only been wrestling for 2 years and not even 2 full years yet.
Right. So, I mean, the experience differential is so wide, but there's a knee. And now you see Shayna is mounting an offensive. But earlier, I was going to say, knowing that Mercedes has read your book, knowing that she seems so prepared for it, psychologically, that's got to deflate you a little bit. Oh, could be the gut wrench.
German, yeah, the gut wrench suplex.
Now, she only likes to do 2. She may think about a trifecta here, given that this is a special case.
Yeah.
And
nope, she let go.
Oh, let go.
She's going right for the pin. 2, and Mercedes kicks out.
I mean, you're talking about the semifinals. You don't get here unless you are the best of the best. And, yeah, that's easily a line that could be reiterated for the finals. And now stomp there. This will be the first half of our... Oh.
Really small package there. Oh, God, into the heel hook.
Great control there by Shayna. Yeah, Mercedes kick out, but then Shayna goes...
Oh, and now Mercedes rolled it around, but now she's got it in an ankle lock.
Brilliant. And now Mercedes here trying to fight through the pain, saying no, she doesn't want to give it up. You know, Lita said in the Mae Young Classic bracketology.
Oh, look at Mercedes here. She rolled into it, and then she's kicking her in the face.
Kicking her straight in the face. Is Mercedes going to have that same kind of gumption if she gets caught
went for
in
a
the rear
kick.
choke?
Mercedes caught her. Mercedes going for almost like a Gargano escape or like a regal stretch.
This is a regal stretch here. And how funny is it that I've said repeatedly that Mercedes is like the William Regal of this tournament, and we see a regal stretch.
Yeah, it's fitting.
Damn. And Shayna, look at that face, though. Oh, my God.
Gets the back elbows.
I
hope we see Mercedes at least attempt the Surfboard Dragon Sleeper in this.
I thought she was going to go for that when she was setting up the Indian Deathlock. And then I'm like, no, because that doesn't have an Indian setup. So, and then, you saw the regal stretch there. And now these two just exchanging forearms. Back and forth these two go.
Oh, I think that was a back fist or a backhand.
Oh, and Shayna did not like
we know that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Shayna.
Another back slap, but another backhand there. And Shayna, I can't even tell if she's angry or happy at this point. She seemed both.
Maybe she's just enjoying herself. Maybe she's thinking finally some
real
there's
competition. The kick. Mercedes really lays in those forearm shots, though, let me tell you.
And you have to imagine in the trifecta that Mercedes was the leader.
Kick to the inner thigh there. She wants the suplex into the choke. No, but Mercedes gets out of it. Slap. She's got her hooked. Oh,
could be a
Fisherman Buster.
She got it.
We've seen her win matches with that, but she can't capitalize.
Yeah, she can't capitalize. The knee. She was favoring it. I can't believe she got it, but I think it's going to be a moot point here because it's taking way too long. Man, that's not good. And especially, too, if that knee's bad, I think that shows you can't really afford much resistance if Shayna gets that rear naked choke locked in. Granted, she has a particular way of getting the rear naked choke locked in.
30 seconds later, Mercedes is going for the pin, and yeah, it's a 2 count as expected.
Yeah, we both expected that. Mercedes, I guess, didn't, but I don't know how you couldn't. I mean, you've been in this business 16 years. You're telling me that in those 16 years that you never couldn't immediately follow up after your finishing blow, but Mercedes trying to fight through the pain here. Slap at her chest. I mean, again, she wants it.
Oh, Saito, backdrop driver, beautiful.
She got it. Hell, I mean,
she's feeling herself right now.
Shayna may still be out after the Fisherman Buster.
Oh, another backdrop driver.
Another one.
Dropping Shayna on her head over and over and over again.
I think she has the right idea. Oh, could be a German.
German? Yeah, German suplex. Again, dropping her on the back of her head.
Not even trying for pins. Mercedes, I think it's just pure adrenaline here.
This might be a little bit of a tribute to Nicole.
Oh, the knee. Didn't know what Shayna had left.
Oh, but the boot. Big boot for Mercedes. Now Mercedes again going for the but look at the spacing from Shayna. Into the knee, into the suplex, into the rear naked choke. That's gonna be it. That is it. She's gonna tap here, isn't she?
She might. I know Mercedes doesn't want to give it up.
She's gonna fight. She almost had the handoff, but that might be it.
This might be our first pass out of the tournament, folks.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see Mercedes tap here. That would surprise me if she did.
And now Mercedes.
There it is. Okay. There it is. She's tapping. That is it.
Shayna
Baszler in the finals.
Shayna demolished my bracket. I had a sense of dread about it with how dominant she's been. But yeah, Shayna Baszler moves on. I mean, wow. What a showing here. And Shayna is probably just thankful that this match is over. And what must it mean to her? Because again, as I was saying earlier, I would have to imagine that in the trifecta, Mercedes was the leader. Mercedes, would call the shots and everything else. She just kind of exudes that kind of personality about herself. And Shayna just knocked her off here in this tournament. Great showing by both women. That was a phenomenal match.
That was a really good match.
And then there's the rear naked choke. I mean, Mercedes didn't tap immediately. She lasted. She didn't want to give it up. I guess we're going to see it again here from a different angle. Just perfect. Great setup to the rear naked choke. I actually prefer that. For as much as I adore Samoa Joe, I think he leaves too much to chance with this coquina clutch. I like that Shayna actually has a legitimate setup to a rear naked choke with the suplex variation. And yeah, that was it. And you see that at least Shayna respects Mercedes enough to let go immediately after the tap out.
Wow.
Oh, and there's Triple H. I guess we're going to see rose presentations for both finalists. And there's Stephanie.
Watch her just throw the roses or something. Like, how great would that be?
And now Mercedes looking at Shayna. And now there's the hug. You know what? I like that. I like that. We've seen Shayna be a bully enough. It's nice to see that there's a pulse in there. And
I didn't even catch it if they had the handshake, like if they actually did the handshake to open.
I think they did. And Mercedes crying, and very emotional moment here. And now she's going to leave the ring to Shayna Baszler. Wow.
See, it says Queen's Army on the back of her top.
And now presented with the bouquet of roses. But could she be on the verge of being presented?
Sarah Amato and Mercedes have one hell of a past.
Oh, I was not aware of that.
Oh, yeah.
You got to wonder if Sarah thought Mercedes had this, but Shayna's just been dominating everybody, whether you're Kairi Sane or Toni Storm. Like, I'd be on the lookout. Damn.
Yeah,
one match left.
These two wrestled a few times in 05 and 06.
Oh, okay.
Sarah Amato, I mean, and Mercedes. They
Right.
wrestled over a decade ago.
Well, I can tell you, Shayna would love to trade in that bouquet of roses for a Mae Young Classic trophy. And the Four Horsewomen, I mean, Ronda Rousey's just beaming at Shayna's success. And
they actually went almost 22 minutes in one singles match.
That's great. And there you see what an image there. Sarah Amato, Shayna Baszler, and Stephanie McMahon.
Because of course Stephanie needs to be in it.
Feminism, guys. It's marketable now.
Oh, and actually, Mercedes and Sarah were one-on-one with each other on the first ever Shimmer show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they went 19 minutes to a time limit draw, and then their next match had no time limit, and that was the one that went all like 22 minutes.
Damn. All right.
So they had quite the storied past with each other. So that explains that hug. But next, though, guys, I mean, we're 20 minutes into a 43-minute show, and we still have a match left.
Yeah, I'm so appreciative to the Mae Young Classic that they gave the whole show to these two matches, because I was suspect. I'm like, are you going to throw, not that a tag match would have been bad with the quality of women that we've seen in this tournament, but like, I was just going to be like, save that all for Finals Day, because we know that Finals Day is going to be like a bigger show, and I'm so glad they did. I'm so appreciative of that, because yeah, you really want these four women to show what they're about, keep the spotlight on them, give the matches time. I thought Shayna Mercedes kicked ass, and this is going to be, it's going to really be something else here in Kairi Sane versus Toni Storm.
Yeah, absolutely. There was another match that was taped at these shows, and it was a 6-woman tag. It was Jazzy Gabbert, Kaylee Ray, and Tessa Blanchard versus Marty Bell, Santana Garrett, and Sarah Logan. And we're not going to, I mean, I don't think we're going to see that on this show, but I'm guessing we'll probably see it on NXT.
Right. There was that German to Piper.
Or there's a possibility we'll see it next Tuesday as a part of the live finals. I don't know.
Right. Man, what an image. Toni Storm, Kairi Sane, this match. Oh, my God. Yeah, Kairi Sane going to come out first. The Pirate Princess. If she wins this match,
she looks so ecstatic just to be here.
I know, right? So appreciative. That was a fist bump with the trophy. Oh my God, Kairi, you're adorable. Now
there's Izzy.
And Kairi, man, just has been so wonderful to experience in this tournament, but you could very easily say the same of Toni Storm. I mean, again, that match with Piper, that German, I'm like, damn, Toni, pulling out all those stops. And one can only imagine what she has in store for Kairi Sane here.
And Cliff in chat saying this match is going to be bananas.
I agree with Cliff. And Kairi Sane here.
I love that she legitimately has like a functioning ship wheel.
I know, right?
That's my favorite thing.
Oh, yeah, you feel good about yourself with your iPhone and your iPod? Yeah, I have a functioning wheel from a pirate ship. Be jealous.
That's right.
Wow, Toni Storm here gonna come out.
Oh, and here's Toni. So good. And her music is the best in the tournament too, I think.
And Toni Storm, look at that jacket. Bejeweled and all. Bringing all
she looks
the
like
attitude
such a badass. I love it.
She does. And Toni, we may see a different side of Toni Storm here because, she definitely seemed more sympathetic against the bigger opponent in Piper in the last round. But here, I mean, we might see the bully in Toni Storm really come out, at my estimation.
I think these two have met before in a match, but I'm not entirely sure. Because, I know we've seen Toni versus Io Shirai, but I don't know if we've seen Toni versus Kairi.
Well, we're about to, whether we have before or not. We could certainly mark this day, September 4th, 2017, your TwitWow Mae Young Classic Live Reactions, Episode 8, as the time we saw Toni Storm wage war with Kairi Sane. Now the ref saying, shake hands.
Yeah, shake.
And they do.
Good.
Both women know how huge this match is. You win, you go to the Mae Young Classic Finals. You lose, you get to watch it in the audience with everybody else. Wow. Oh, that stare down. Toni and Kairi. Kairi, that smile just faded. She knows just how capable Toni Storm is. Gonna get a lock up here, possibly. These two wanting to feel each other out. There it is.
Kairi going right into the waist lock. Toni continuing with the wrist lock work.
You're like cranking on that wrist lock.
Kairi roll through. Does a kip up. Wrist lock of her own.
And cranking on the wrist. But Toni, that rolls around, gets the foot up. Now going to have control.
Oh, wow. Lots of very technical maneuverings here. We got, oh my goodness, almost like a gator roll there. Luke Harper now going into they both have each other in front face locks.
I'll tell you, Toni Storm, man, I'm very appreciative that she was able to get kind of a gator roll out of that. And look at that, the double, single
only one count,
and then brings her down.
Not giving Toni time to breathe.
And I wouldn't, not when the stakes are this high.
Yeah.
That sense of urgency is definitely important. As you see the hammer lock there. And now, Kairi going to alternate. There's a side headlock there. Shayna Baszler watching in the back.
Wow. They're actually seriously showing that right now. Like, can we see the match, please?
Yeah, I mean, that's where my focus is. I mean, I guess they picked a good time because it's only, the warm-up, if you will.
Oh, there we go. Toni sneaks her way out of the side headlock.
Now her and Kairi have a stare down.
Just the eyebrow raise and the smile. I love it.
Hey, and even though we've been saying from the mountaintops that Kairi Sane was going to win this whole thing, you get to the semifinals, a lot goes up in the air. I mean, Shayna's been so dominant, but Toni could pull out an upset here. I mean, part of me was questioning if she could beat Piper, and she did. I think that same part of me is wondering, does she have it in her to beat Kairi Sane? I would give an emphatic yes to that question. And now takes Kairi down to the mat.
Man, Toni really loves her wrist locks, doesn't she?
I love very smart here, though, by Kairi getting the leg inside the arm. Lateral press, kick out there. Forearm. Another forearm. Third forearm. And now, Irish whip. Toni. Counter. No, Kairi on the apron. Ducks. Shoulder thrust there. Now Kairi on the top rope. Could it be that forearm? No. Lands on her feet. Off the ropes. But Toni, though, waiting for her. Ducks the lariat. Nice drop kick there. Toni having Kairi well scouted, but not scouted enough to avoid that offense. Oh, but now Toni breaking away. Ducks got the wrist. Oh, and then just drives the arm down. Hey, that's smart. That's the arm with the elbow pad on it. With the pirate ship wheel. If she works over that arm, could take away some of the efficacy of the elbow drop. I think that's very smart by Toni Storm.
Well, and even if it doesn't necessarily take efficacy away, it would cause her to be in pain when she delivers the elbow drop, which could cause her to not be able to capitalize on it, which could cause an opening for Toni to be able to kick out of it if she does hit it.
Hey, brother, we saw that exact same scenario play itself out in the preceding bout of Shayna Baszler versus Mercedes Martinez.
Yeah.
Martinez getting the Fisherman Buster.
Oh, Kairi wants more.
Oh, Kairi.
These European uppercuts from Toni have been so effective.
Another European. They're now going to go into the cover.
Two count.
Kick out there by Kairi. And now, Toni Storm probably thinking, what else do I have to do here? I mean, we're just getting started here, Toni. Take a deep seat, because I know Kairi probably thought the same. And Kairi, forearm. Toni Storm off the ropes. Hung on to him. Oh, and then Kairi just dives out. Lands on her feet, though, but now Toni. Oh, faked her out there. And now, oh, went for the PK. Kairi caught it. Pulls her down, and now her back hits the apron there. Kairi is feeling it here. I'm just going to go to the top rope.
You thinking forearm smash?
Possibly. On the outside, I mean, it would do its damage, but you can't get a cover on the outside.
Crossbody.
Crossbody there, damn. Great form on that crossbody as well. Referee checking on Kairi Sane. Sane saying, yes, I can continue. Now he's going to check on Toni. Toni, I think I saw give a slight nod of her head that she can continue. The advantage belongs to Kairi Sane right now. She got the last offensive maneuver with that crossbody. She's firing up here. Ref begins his count. We're at 2. Toni back in the ring. Kairi follows through. Kick out there by Toni Storm. Nice kick there to the back. And now she's got both legs. Could it be a slingshot? No, it's going to be a Boston Crab. Very low there. Transition into the single leg. Nice transitional work there by Kairi Sane. Toni, though, inching to the ropes.
Oh, man. Toni is in a lot of pain right now.
Yeah,
the
that
single leg crab is doing a lot of damage to that knee, to the thigh, probably even to the hip.
Yeah, that's a great point, partner, because we know how Toni likes to, throw out those hip checks in her matches. She may be wincing a bit more after each delivery after that single leg. And now, caught it, the legs up right again in that arm that she's been working over.
German.
Nice German there by Toni Storm. What snap on that?
Calling for the hip attacks.
And Toni, let's see how many of these she can rattle off. There's one. Oh, no, spear. Spear by Kairi Sane just exploding out of the corner. Toni only getting one hip attack there.
Yeah.
Kairi staying in this thing as best she can. There you see, she's even got some dried blood, it looks like, on her face. I don't know when that happened, or maybe that was, I don't know, Toni Storm's lipstick. I don't know what it was, but yeah, this match is really getting physical now. As you see here, spear by Kairi Sane. And now Toni Storm kind of looking all around herself, thinking, am I still in this? Am I good? And now
These two are both down and quite a bit of pain here.
Yeah, I mean, it really is a case of whichever woman gets to her feet first might have the advantage in this thing. What a forearm there by Storm.
Yeah. Toni really laid that in there, too. I think Toni has a lot more stopping power than Kairi does.
I would agree. Kairi not wanting to give this up.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can tell Kairi's strikes are really just kind of annoying Toni. Toni's strikes are really rocking Kairi here.
Kairi letting out a scream there.
Forearm. Toni boot.
Nice boot there.
Toni is going to go off the ropes here.
Off the ropes.
Oh, there's the Polish hammer from Kairi.
What a sledge that was by Kairi Sane. And now motioning for the arm.
Oh, she's calling for the elbow drop already?
That shows you the sense of urgency she has to win this match.
I feel like Toni is way too far away. Oh, there we go. Toni's up.
And way too cognizant of what's happening.
Toni caught someone off the top rope. She's going for a muscle buster. She's going for a muscle buster, and she's going to get it too. She's going to get it too, baby. Yes. There it is. Oh, into the bridge. 2. Oh my God, so close.
That was utter perfection by Toni Storm.
We almost just had Toni Storm versus Shayna Baszler in the finals.
And what a final that would be.
Yeah.
If that were the case.
No kidding. I feel like whoever gets pitted up against Shayna is going to get cheered. So, Toni can play both roles well. She can be the good guy. She can be the bad guy. But you put her against Shayna Baszler and people are going to be cheering for her.
Yeah. Because everybody loves to see a monster get stopped in their tracks. Oh, this could be that inverted neck breaker that she won her last match with.
Yeah, the reverse neck breaker. Oh, she went for the Kairi went for the back fist, and Toni caught it. Oh, look at this bridging Fujiwara taking a page out of Ciampa's playbook.
Holy crap. Now, how bad does Kairi want it? We've already seen the first semifinal bout end in a submission. We're about to make it 2 for 2 here.
Yeah, we've seen quite a few submissions and matches in this tournament, but like you mentioned, the semifinal, first one we saw ended by submission. We saw, I think, 1 or 2, maybe even 3. I think 1. I don't remember how many quarterfinals matches ended in submissions.
And I mean, that torque on that arm.
Yeah.
It's got to be unbearable here for Kairi Sane.
Oh, Kairi is turning over. She turned over. Crucifix pin, 2, and Toni kicks out.
I have just been amazed at the performance of Toni.
Kairi off the ropes. Oh my God, the headbutt from Toni.
Holy crap. And Kairi just collapses. Toni saying, I'm going to the top rope. She may be thinking about that leg drop that she beat Piper with.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And Kairi is just down. I wouldn't be surprised if Toni did get the leg drop here. I can't see how Kairi could afford any resistance.
Oh, she hit it. She hit it.
She got it. I think Kairi rolled over onto her back, so she knew she was going to absorb it. I don't know. Did she actually counter the move? Because she seems more with it right now than Toni, but Toni got the maneuver. I'd love to see a replay of that because I could tell again Kairi was on her stomach. So I don't know. Maybe Toni hit something hard. I'm not sure. But Kairi now looking to capitalize.
Toni's up and moving.
Toni is up and moving. And now,
oh, there's the back fist.
What a back fist.
Toni is in position for the elbow. Oh,
now
Kairi's not done, though. What?
Oh, my God.
I don't even know what you call that. It's like a cross-legged Boston Crab, maybe?
Yeah, it is extremely low angle. And Kairi.
Oh, and the elbow drop to the back.
Yeah, but that arm has got to be in so much pain. You see her favoring it immediately after delivering the elbow drop. And now Kairi.
Kairi's going up top.
She's got to be thinking, I can end this here.
Yeah, absolutely. She is preparing for the drop. And she hit it. That's going to be it.
Yeah, she got it.
There's no way Toni's kicking out of that. 1, 2, 3. Kairi Sane is the winner and will go on to face Shayna Baszler in the finals.
Damn. And Kairi almost hugging Toni's leg in relief. Thank goodness that was 3 seconds. Yeah, I'll tell you what, though. If you're Shayna Baszler, you've got to be licking your chops because the work that Toni did on that arm, especially that bridging Fujiwara, you have to imagine that Shayna, with her MMA experience, even though the rear naked choke is her submission of choice, I could see her adapting on the fly against Kairi Sane and really thinking about submission holds that would exploit that arm. Meanwhile, Kairi, I mean, Shayna has shown very little, if any, weaknesses or deficiencies, so you don't know what Kairi's game plan is. And that was the benefit of Shayna having her match first, because you just got to see all of that, and you got to see most of Kairi Sane's playbook.
Yeah.
And Shayna, yeah, you could see. She knows now she'll be facing Kairi Sane. She's got to be feeling confident in that matchup. As we take some highlights here from Kairi Sane versus Toni Storm.
Yeah, that crossbody, man. That crossbody.
Great height, great form, great everything. Toni Storm, was brilliant visual. Look at this. Look at this. This was like a fisherman bridge from the top rope. I mean, that was just gorgeous. And Toni couldn't believe that didn't get 3.
It was a bridging muscle buster, man.
Well, I mean, I only say fisherman because she had the single leg, not the double leg, and Muscle Buster usually has both legs hooked. So even if it started out as a Muscle Buster, it became a fisherman by the time it ended. And there you see the bridging Fujiwara. But then this was where it really all came to an end. That elbow drop there from Kairi Sane. Or we'll take a look at it from another angle there, right on the back.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. All that weight coming down on the back. And Kairi had been working on the back pretty much the whole match between, you know, the single leg crab and then like the cross-legged crab that she went for. And yeah, Kairi had been working on that back pretty much the whole match.
And Toni Storm definitely disappointed. It's understandable. You come that close to something only to fall short. Obviously, it's going to hurt. But Kairi Sane, man, what a match.
Oh, and now we see the final. Shayna Baszler versus Kairi Sane, and we're going to see that next Tuesday, I believe after SmackDown, maybe after 205, I don't know.
Oh, no, that's going to work. And now Toni talking to Kairi, and now there's the hug there and the show of respect. And these women knew how important this tournament was for them, for women's wrestling.
Kairi looks so much smaller than Toni, and she's only an inch shorter. At least she's only listed as an inch shorter, but there's no way.
It's like the little sister hugging the big sister. One more. Yeah, Kairi Sane. My God, how can you not root for her? Aw, yes. Hugs for everyone.
Triple H with his big Papa beard.
And now Kairi Sane presented with her bouquet of roses. Oh, I wasn't expecting this.
She's too adorable, man.
Look, even Stephanie has got that look on her face like, aw, man, I don't really care if we have a son. I just want our daughters to be as wonderful as Kairi Sane is. I still want a son, damn it.
Yeah, Vince. Vince stepping in and being like, no, damn it. You need to bear a child that's got a penis for me. Carry on the McMahon name, damn it.
Yep, and there's that image. Kairi Sane getting her hand
held
high.
When Vince starts getting into Steph and Triple H's ear about wanting to carry on the McMahon name, they're going to start politicking and lobbying to Congress to make men taking the woman's last name more popular.
Oh, my God. No wonder Linda's been trying to get into the Senate. Master plan.
We need to do some research. Did that all start when they had their first daughter? Oh, God, the conspiracy.
Vince saw the warning signs early, like, I guess the sperm isn't that potent. Time to take other measures.
I mean, you know, maybe just the Y chromosome there.
Maybe.
Oh, my God. All right, guys. Well, this has been a wonderful tournament. I am very excited. Oh, there we go. Tuesday, September 12th, live at 10 p.m. So it is after SmackDown next week.
Oh, and Shayna coming out. I honestly thought Shayna was going to attack her like Pete Dunne did in the UK tournament to one of the competitors. Yeah, I think they're actually going to keep this tasteful.
Oh,
I'm not even shaking Kairi.
Face down. Triple H pulling Shayna away.
Hunter's like, look, I can't bear a son, okay? I've been laughed at about it. This tournament's all I have. Just let me have it, okay?
Kairi just looks so adorable and innocent next to Shayna's angry ass.
This is my angry face, everyone. Is it working? Am I emoting?
Am I intimidating yet?
Yeah, Kairi, your hugs just really make me quake in my boots.
Oh, my God. I love her. Yeah, this is going to be great. Next Tuesday, 10 p.m., guys. You know we'll be there. We hope you'll be there as well. John, do we have anything left to say here?
Brother, what a promotional image for that Mae Young Classic Tournament final. Now showing Shayna the elbow. I wonder if Shayna's going to show her an actual rear naked choke, but no, we only have a few seconds left, so Shayna ain't going to try anything.
Yeah, the elbow that will be used to defeat you.
Yes, defeat all evil, for I am the Pirate Princess.
All right, guys. Well, I guess that's going to be it. Any final thoughts, John?
Really, Dragon Man X90, as is per usually the case when he comments, speaks for me perfectly. Bayley, you are no longer the mistress of hugs. Yeah, Kairi can just do everything that Bayley's been doing, but so much better. So, well, nice knowing you, Bayley. Nice knowing you.
Wow. I feel like we got a lot of Bayley replacements in this tournament because, like, Kairi is like the super innocent, sweet girl that Bayley is pretty much supposed to be as well. People have been talking about how Dakota Kai is like Bayley if she grew up learning how to fight instead of how to hug. And people are saying that Shayna Baszler is Bayley in the darkest timeline. So lots of alternative Baileys going on in this tournament right now, including 2 of them in the finals. So I guess WWE knows where their bread is buttered.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, Bayley's probably looking at all this and be like, bitch, please, where you see replacements, I see job security. You can't beat the original. But yeah.
As if Bayley would say, bitch, please.
I know, right? She'd be like, I swear, that's a nickel in the jar, mister. But regardless.
She'd be like, woman, please.
Exactly. But a great set of episodes today. I had immense fun with all of that. And yeah, very excited for Kairi Sane versus Shayna Baszler in the final. If only I would have gone with Shayna. But yeah, she demolished the rest of my bracket. And she might demolish the rest of this tournament because only Kairi stands in her way of claiming that trophy. Or is Kairi going to bring that trophy back to her pirate ship? We'll see September 12th. I think, again, after SmackDown Live. So how are we going to cover that, partner? Are we going to be able, because it'll only be like 10 at that point, are we going to be able to do live reactions as it's happening?
Hell yeah, we're going to do live reactions to it.
Hell yeah. All right, guys. So you heard it here. That's the plan. We're going to kill it like we always do. Thank you for choosing TwitWow as your English commentary provider because Lita and JR suck eggs.
There's no other language that this is getting commentated in. It's just commentated.
Well, I guess I'm still kind of in G1 mode in that way, so you'll have to forgive me. But either way, we are infinitely better than Lita and JR. And we thank you for choosing us as your commentary in general. And we greatly appreciate it. So now I'm going to hand it over to you, Ashton. I've said all I can say.
All right, guys, remember to leave a like the video before you leave, assuming you enjoyed what you heard here today. We appreciate any likes that we can get. It just kind of helps us out. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And once you do, click on the little bell icon that pops up to get notified anytime we go live or upload a video. And of course, once this video is fully processed, you can leave a comment. Let us know what you've thought of the tournament, considering the fact that we've literally gone through the entire tournament now in 2 weeks. We only have the finals left, and that'll be next Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, and we will be going live to live react to that show. And, of course, be sure to, if you are interested in supporting us, you have 2 different options. You can either do so on Patreon, where $3 a month grants you access to the official TwitWow Patron Discord, or if you would like a wrestling live reaction, you can have a wrestling show of your choosing, get live reacted to by the 2 of us, or if you want to upgrade from that, you can get a live reaction and a full-blown TwitWow style review on top of the live reaction. Pricing details for those request options are on the Patreon, and the other option is for you to buy merchandise. We have a Teespring store where you can buy a t-shirt, you can buy a mug, you can buy a sticker. It's your call. We have a bunch of different designs. TwitWow, I'm a TwitWow guy. The intro to TwitWow reviews, you know, the Scum Squad shirt, Kevin Owens shirts. We have the new Braun Strowman and Emma shirts that I think you would really enjoy. I think that the designs look really good. I would personally wear these shirts. And of course, after all that being said, of course, guys, gotta remember to follow us both on Twitter, like the official TwitWow Facebook page, and if you are on Reddit, check out the official TwitWow subreddit. All that being said, this has been a ton of fun. We'll see you all on Wednesday for our Lucha Underground live reactions and TwitWow review. And then I believe that the next thing we do after that is Tuesday, which will be live reactions to the finals of the Mae Young Classic. Is that right, John?
That is correct, partner.
All right, guys. All that being said, we're going to close it out here. We will see you tomorrow, not tomorrow night, but Wednesday night for Lucha Underground. And of course, you've all got to remember to Stay tuned.